I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Takes me to debate number 3. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, the Gandhi Vadra loyalists. As eternal Congress supporter, Ramachandra Guha said, the four Gandhis, the fake Gandhis, the Gandhi Vadra loyalists, allies and the biggest supporters have seen through the crumbling leadership of the Congress. Everybody is saying it's really time for the rejected and dejected Vadra Gandhis to quit politics and quit the Congress party. But in the middle of all this, the clearest sign of change, Pawar is going to take over as UPA chief from Sonia Gandhi.
At a time when Congress is battling a crisis with leaders revolting against the High Command, NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar has emerged as the frontrunner to replace Sonia Gandhi as the next chairman of the United Progressive Alliance.
UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi all set for the retirement, and the frontrunner is the NCP Supremo, that's Sharad Pawar. So Sharad Pawar name is coming up that he can be the next UPA Chairperson. And if you talk about the Congress party specifically, this was Rahul Gandhi, who last year came down as an president of the Congress party. He is now not willing to take the charge.
Sharad Govindrao Pawar, the leader who famously resigned from the Congress party in 1999 after Sonia Gandhi took charge of the party, is now in the running for UPA chairperson, the same leader who raised questions on Rahul's aptitude as a leader. Senior leaders in the party have openly revolted against the Vadra Gandhi dynasty.
मैंने सोनिया जी को भी और राहुल जी को भी मैंने पत्र लिखा है। मैंने कहा है कुछ काम करने का जो तरीका है उसमें कुछ अमेंडमेंट करिए। आज कांग्रेस की जो हालत है उसको देख कर थोड़ा सा तकलीफ हो रहा है मुझे।
The allies are upset.
मैंने आप जो है राहुल का यहाँ चुनाव हो रहा है, राहुल गांधी जो है प्रियंका जी के साथ जाकर के मैंने शिमला में उनके घर पर पिकनिक मना रहे हैं। इस तरह से पार्टी चलती है क्या?
And even the biggest loyalists of the Vadra Gandhi family have called it a day for the family. Will the Vadras get the message? Let's debate.
Now we have about 10 to 15 minutes on this debate. Abdul Razak, I want to start with Chetan here. Hashtag Vadras must go. They need to get the message. Now, how shameless do you have to be, is my question. The whole country says, please go. You say, no, we have a right, we have a moral right. Ramachandra Guha writes, and he's so loyal to the Congress, he says, these are the fake Gandhis. The four Gandhis. Just because you appropriated a name, please understand, you are the Vadras and the Vadras must go. You have no professional merit. You have no competence. You are rejected by the people. You hold the world record in electoral defeats.
Look, Arnab.
Why don't the Vadras go?
Arnab,
Pardon me?
You've
got to be really shameless to hang on, I must say this.
Come on.
You've got to be completely outrageously shameless to hang on after this.
Miserably failed. Those who spoke about Congress Mukt Bharat have become Congress Yukt Bharat today.
On 11th of September, the meeting has taken place. Can I make my point? Can I make my point, please? If I can get 20 seconds, I would be able to clear what exactly I would like to tell, and it is going to be an advantage for the viewers also to understand. First, on 11th of September, the meeting has taken place. The Central Election Authority meeting, which has been constituted by Sonia Gandhi ji. And there are five.
Don't tell me technicalities. Yeah, don't bore me. All I'm saying is, why even the whole country is telling you we are fed up of you. We don't relate to you. You have this. You think you have this right.
How many times?
You know, you are a liability on the political system because of your sense of entitlement. Other opposition can't come up. I think it's great that Pawar is the UPA chairman.
Till this date, how many times Gandhis have become the president of this party, Grand Old Party? You'll get to know on a very few occasions. How
Which
many times
Gandhis
have become the prime minister of
the four Gandhis, the fake Gandhis.
Very, very few.
The fake,
Very
I talk
few.
about the Vadras.
Very
We now
few
talk about them as the
times they have given a
Vadras.
portion to somebody else.
The Vadras,
We have
you
seen
mean?
Of late, Manmohan Singh ji has been.
You mean the
given a portion.
Vadras? I refuse to refer to them. There's only one
listen,
Gandhi,
listen,
Mahatma Gandhi.
No.
I only believe in Mahatma Gandhi. Everybody else, no. There is no other Gandhi in politics who I'm going to accept.
See,
you want to talk about the Vadras, you talk. These are the Vadra Gandhis. These are Vadra fake Gandhis. That's what you mean, right? Fine, don't trust them on us, reject it.
Rahul
Now move on.
Gandhi
Nupur, they refuse to
popularity
accept
has
it.
increased.
They say Rahul failed, now take
Rahul
Priyanka.
Gandhi's popularity has
Now
increased.
Priyanka failed what? Priyanka has failed 3 times.
We all know that how.
Incredible.
Chetan, I request I
I
will
give
speak
up.
over you.
I
You
give
please
up. I
give me
think the
some
people of the
time.
country will also give up at this
If
level.
Priyanka Gandhi
Chetan,
ji would have
what
gone
is
to
going
Bihar,
on?
the story would have been different.
Is there no
And
sense
despite
of,
that
don't you have
fact
any
also, we
mercy
have
on the
seen
people,
how
have
exactly
mercy
Rahul
on the
Gandhi's
people of
popularity
India.
has increased in a manifold way.
I say to the Vadras, have mercy on the people of India, have mercy on your own party.
And
Have
he has
mercy.
gone down and worked on ground on a several occasions.
God,
He has
man,
gone
I mean,
on lockdown. He has
Sohail, please intervene.
We have seen how.
No, Sohail, please intervene.
Met the family, the victim family.
Chetan should have some level of empathy for Rahul. That poor man is being flogged for no rhyme or reason. He is a reluctant politician. He doesn't want the job. Let him walk into the sunset with a few history books and go off and travel and explore the world. Why are you punishing him day in and day out, making him work so hard for no rhyme or
He was
reason?
reduced to only 2 seats in 1984. Come on. It is a time to see the mirror, and on the top of
Now
it,
you
Congress
have
is
to
time
understand, for God's
introspect.
sake.
And let me tell
That's a
you.
very good
Let me tell you, one minute, don't you understand? Now there's...
How exactly people have
Chetan,
supported.
again,
this
you're younger than me.
particular
Listen to
party,
an older
and they
person.
have shown the face.
Listen to an older person. You're absolutely right. The BJP.
Why are you flaunting your age today? What's wrong with you, Sohail?
Remember this quotation for the rest of your life. History is a country with no citizens, my friend. Don't keep harping on history. Okay, look towards the future. We are a new India. We are a young India. You're a young man. You're not going to be living in the antiquities of 1960, are you? Yeah, and you don't even dye your hair, which makes you even younger in terms of spirit and attitude.
Now is also a matter of serious concern. We have seen that how farmers of entire country are supporting.
I ask you one
They have
question.
understood.
Chetan, can you stop being so serious? For God's sake, we are discussing Rahul.
They are anti-youth. They are anti-development.
I think this. Chetan, just relax, sir. Chetan, now, you know, 1 second, yeah, Chetan, now, come on now, Chetan. Chetan, now listen. Chetan, listen. Chetan, listen. I want Nupur to come into the debate. Chetan, first you stop. No, please.
I'm listening to you, but
Okay,
the country is never going to forget
Congress
them.
has its cadre in every nook and corner of this country.
I agree.
Yeah, that's why they perform so well.
BJP played the Hindutva agenda.
Are Baba, the cadre wants the Vadras to leave.
Hindutva agenda.
That's why
Today
they
you
perform so well.
50% of the population
may
of
God
farmers
grant you,
who are
may
up in
God
arms
grant you more
against BJP,
moral victories.
against Modi Sarkar. Bharatiya
Abdul
Kisan
Razak, can I
Sangh,
speak
a
now?
BJP's farmer union
Okay,
is
fine.
against BJP.
You are doing very well. May
Bharatiya
God grant you more
Kisan
moral
Sangh.
victories. Now can I speak?
Nupur, before you come in, Nupur, before you come in, I must, Nupur, before you come in, I want to say one thing, please. First of all, Abdul Baba, listen to me. Abdul, listen to me. The world is becoming younger in the sense that you have to understand, Rahul is say 51, okay?
It is too early.
He's not much younger than Amit Shah.
It is too early.
Amit
to
Shah is
write
about
off
5 years
Arnab.
older than Rahul Gandhi.
Ultimately,
But look at the
people of this
experience of the man,
country want
look at the track
roti
record of the
kapda
man,
makan,
look at the governance of the man, look at the approach and maturity of the man. 1 minute.
Musalman.
1 minute. You know, you can't be today at the age of 50, 51.
The BJP has
Today he's 51. Are Baba, stop shouting, yaar. I say at the age of 51 and Priyanka is about 49. 1 minute. 1 minute. Priyanka is, I'm told, about 48, 49. Rahul is 51. At that age, in any sector, Nupur, in law, in media, in corporate life, Sohail can vouch for it. Someone who is 48, 49, or in the case of Rahul, about 51, right, Sohail, goes to a very senior level. You are no longer a child. At that age, with that kind, by the age of 51, a person has usually got about 27, 28 years of experience. You're at the topmost career in American politics. You're a president. It's around the age that Boris Johnson is. The world is seeing younger leaders. They become mentors to others. This man is still looking for a mentorship. You cannot be an intern now. He is behaving like an intern.
It is too early to
We cannot intern. We refuse to give Priyanka Vadra the national political internship program. No, sorry. No more political internship for Priyanka Vadra. We had enough with Rahul Baba.
Can I finally speak now?
You can't
You
do
have
this.
to put his finger
You
down.
can't
Please
thrust
allow me
yourself
to-
on people and say, here I am, I will not leave.
One point to make, please.
Embarrassing. It's really getting embarrassing. It's
I don't
really
want to speak
unfortunate.
over anybody.
It's so utterly
now,
unfortunate.
What the Congress Party and the UPA does internally. Abdul, listen to me. Acha, don't write him off. It helps us. Please pitch him. Please pitch him. Please pitch Rahul Gandhi as much as possible. It helps the BJP. Now, please allow me to also speak. I've been waiting my chance for like almost half an hour now. Please, Abdul. Please. Now, Arnab, what the UPA or the Congress does is completely their internal matter. It's got nothing to do with us. However, I still want to say one thing. The problem with the Congress Party is simply this. If not the fake Gandhis, then who? Do you remember the other tall leaders, including the former Prime Minister of this country, how badly they were treated? If somebody had, even Narasimha Rao, when he passed away, Abdul, sun lo bhai, when he passed away, the Congress Party even refused to have his body. Even refused to allow his body into the headquarters of the Congress Party so the cadre, the general citizenry could pay the last respects. Have you forgotten what happened to Sitaram Khetri? Or have you actually forgotten what happened to Jitin Prasad's father? Arey Khetri bhai sahab ki tu lungi tak kheench li thi yaar. Just because he dared to take all the fake message and go on your mano. If your psychophancy is going to continue, then I congratulate you with many more years of many more moral victories. May you live happily ever after with your moral victories and actual losses. No, may you live happily ever after with years of many more moral victories and many more actual losses. आपको वही मुबारक. आप उसमें रहना चाहते हैं रहिए. लेकिन अगर आप अपने कुत्ते को बिस्किट खिलाएंगे and you could ignore a leader like Himanta Biswa Sharma. Arnab, you're from Assam. You know Mr. Sharma. You know Mr. Sharma's caliber. Arnab, you know Mr. Sharma's caliber. To ignore him, to ignore his inputs and play with Piddi, then I'm sorry, the entire cadre of the party is not going to agree to being treated like Piddis. They are going to turn around. That's why the
I give you a choice.
23 people.
No, I give you a choice, and I think you take the name of a you take an excellent example there, and I'm talking about who the people of the country will relate with. Himanta Biswa Sarma is exactly the same age as Rahul Gandhi. Now this is a very interesting comparison, Sohail. Okay, Himanta Biswa Sarma, right, is the same age as Rahul Gandhi. He is tactically, strategically, so politically evolved, mass leader. You should see the crowds when he goes campaigning in Assam. And then you compare him to this, this sort of political adolescent called Rahul Gandhi and then this political intern called Priyanka Vadra. And do we deserve these kind of people like Vadra and Rahul Gandhi? Why should you trust? We want a new kind of leader.
Who are we to
We want a rooted leader, a person comfortable in their own skin, and frankly, Rahul, I think Sohail, how do we give them a message? You are a great communicator, Sohail. You are a great communicator. Tell me, how does one communicate this to the Vadras that please leave?
Things. Number
how
one,
does one tell them?
I take strong umbrage and I gravely object to the comment that Razak Saab made saying, "Agle saal jawan utar jayenge." Please treat our service and defense people with dignity. Okay, don't say that they will start protesting. This is not their life. This is not their This is not their attitude. No, I'm sorry. You must
don't you dare. I agree with you, sir.
Our defense services.
I agree with you, sir.
Protesters is an unfair.
No, you cannot do that. No, incitement is an offense. You can be booked for it. I agree with you, Sohail. I agree with you. So, Razak, don't shout. Doesn't make you correct. I 100% agree with Sohail on that. Fine point.
Arnab, neither you nor I can tell the Congress party who to choose, but the Congress party has intelligent people, has people who are respected amongst their constituents, people who have won elections. They must realize whether Mr. Rahul Gandhi is the perfect leader for them. And if they believe he is the perfect leader, you and I are no one to stop that. I mean, that is entirely an internal party matter. Third, which is an important point you made, when you talked about age, there's an old saying, wisdom doesn't necessarily come with age. Often it comes under extraneous circumstances. Sometimes you have to work for it. Sometimes you're born in circumstances where you struggle.
Sir,
sometimes when you haven't had the struggle, there's no hunger, there's no fire in your belly. And I think the problem today is you have a reluctant politician, you have a reluctant leader, and you have a person who thinks it's a 9-to-5 job. Politics is a 24/7, 365 days a job. It's a job where you meet people, where you don't hand out appointments based on whether you're playing with your dog or traveling abroad. That's the essential difference between the Amit Shah, Narendra Modis and the Rahul Gandhis. What actually you're seeing today is the resurgence and the return of pure politics. Sharad Pawar, and you must give him credit, when the pandemic was at its highest, no one from Maharashtra in the political spectrum moved around Maharashtra as much as he did, not caring about his health or whatever it was. Point I'm making, Arnab, is politics is done at the grassroots level. It's not done out of drawing rooms anymore. The Modis and the Amit Shahs have changed the rules of the game.
No, there's no doubt about
it. By these new rules, you will be weeded
out.
There
is no doubt about
it. And Chetan, every election, you are losing.
No doubt about
we don't
that.
want you to lose.
And in fact,
democracy must have an opposition. But it is not Narendra Modi's job to go to Khan Market looking for an opposition.
Why Sharma is not going to be asked on this particular subject? She should answer.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think the message must go home, but I think it, eventually the Vadras must sit together. Rahul, Priyanka, Sonia sit together, introspect, realize that rejection has happened. There is no way out. And perhaps let other people take over. Leave the party in peace. Viewers, at 9 o'clock sharp, I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, good night and goodbye.